Hi. So last week I went back to Aston Eyre and I had the best day's edge fishing I've ever had during a match. I weighed 326 pounds to win the match and set a new personal best, which I was absolutely over the moon with. I didn't film the match, but I did do a little bit of filming after the match, after I got permission off Tony to stay on for a little while. I used the rest of the bait I got left. I fished dead maggots, big potting in the edge, and then fishing tight into the bank. And I put some cameras down there after to show you where I was feeding and where I was catching, and I hope you enjoy it. Before I show you that, I'll just run you through the rig I used. First of all, I started at elastic. I used Duraslip 17, which I think is the best edge elastic I've ever used. Which is just superb. And that's tied to 021 reflow power, a couple of back shot there, and then the float is one of the desk ship edges in a 4x14. That has got a 3mm tip, so it's nice and buoyant. Down to a bulk of 6 number 8 stots. And then the hook length is 019 tied to a size 12 XSH, and on that I put 6 dead maggots, all facing, all hooked in the tail because it leaves more hook exposed. Right, so on with the film. Cheers. Well, dumper maggots. I suppose this is about 100 maggots in that little pot. There we go. Light it up. You'll notice I've got quite a bit of elastic hanging out the side puller, and that is like an insurance policy, that is. If a fish runs off into the lake and you bottoms out your elastic, it gives you that little bit of extra before you need to stick a section on. So as soon as I know that elastic is going through the puller, I know then that I've got to add carbon. I haven't had to do that today. I haven't had to add any carbon at all. Oh, there we go. There's one. So just gently shape back. I'm all the time watching that bit of elastic that's hanging out the puller, watching to see if the fish starts taking that. If it starts taking that, I need to stop. And although he's going mad, it's not taking any elastic. So this feels like it's a decent fish. Very big fish. Nice and steady. It's not a race. You don't want to be racing fish this big. And then just pull a little bit at a time with the elastic. Do it nice and steady. The fish tend to follow it. And sometimes, see, he's following that. It's coming in. Nice and steady. And then sometimes, once you've got the elastic, once you can see your bush, it's just had a bit of a mad moment, but he's settled down again now. he's in the net. It's another double figure fish. Just doubles, I say. Let's put him back. Beautiful. Right, one more fish and we'll call it a day. Looks like they've just clicked. Oh, there's one. Well, this will definitely have to be the last fish of the day. I break off at the top 4, so if anything happens when I've got it on the top kit, it's easy to get the 2 sections back on than it is the whole pole. As in, if it wants to run, all I've got to do is add 2 sections, and usually that'll be enough. Feels a big fish. It is a big fish, I think. Just nice and steady, pulling it a bit at a time, guiding him in. Keep pulling slowly. Oh, he's a big fish. He's a big fish. There he is. He's in. Oh, the hooks. He's unhooked himself as well, bless him. Right, I'll have to see if I can hold him up for the camera. I might not be able to because there's a lively fish in here. And there you go. All on the maggot down the edge. I hope you've enjoyed watching this little bit of a clip of how I've caught today. Ooh. Cracking day's fishing, £326 to win the match and a new PB. Only one fish short, one fish like that short of breaking the venue record, but never mind. So if you've enjoyed watching that, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more like this, please subscribe. Cheers.